welcome to the third week of the 14-day challenge, which basically means that it's been 14 days. So I am very proud of you for being here. I'm very excited to do this 5-minute workout with you. And yeah, let's just get moving. We're going into a tabletop position, hand towards the ear, and you're closing up elbow to elbow and opening up. With the arm on the ground, make sure we're not shrugging the shoulder up towards the ear. Think about pushing away from the ground so the shoulder sits a little bit lower than the ear. And last one here. All right, we're going to switch sides. You want to inhale as you're closing and exhale as you're opening. Last one here. Perfect. For this next one, we're going to do swimmers where you're lying on your stomach. You can bring a pillow over towards your head if you'd like, and you're bringing the arms around, turning the palms so they're facing the ceiling, and you're bringing them back over your head. This is a great one just to open up the shoulders, and you're going to feel a really big stretch into the chest and the front of your shoulders. We're going to do one more here. Perfect. Okay, so next one, we are going into a half kneeling position. We're going to get a nice stretch onto the hip flexor and into the quad here. And as we sit back, we're going to nice hamstring stretch on the other side. Last one here. All right, we're going to switch sides. Same thing on this side. Nice stretch into your quad and hip flexor, and then a nice stretch into your hamstring sitting back. Last one here. Awesome. Now we are going to go into a little bit of a glute work. So you're going to lay on your back, feet about shoulder width apart. We want to make sure the core is working, back is nice and flat, and we're bringing our hips up towards the ceiling, really engaging in the glutes and coming back down. Got two more here. And now we're going to move in towards a single leg glute bridge. So same idea, except we're isolating just the one glute and hamstring. These are going to feel a little harder. Last one here. All right, we're going to switch sides, same thing. Might feel a little different on each side. One side might feel a little weaker. Got two more here. Perfect. Okay, we're going to go into a little bit of a core. Back's nice and flat, core's engaged, hands are pressing into your knees, and knees are pressing into your hands. Basically, the more you press, the more tension is going to be occurring in your core. You are going to stay here for 5 breaths. Last breath here. Keep pressing into the hands and knees. Almost there. Keep that back flat. Amazing. Nice work. That one is very humbling. Last one we're going to do, we're going into a standing position. Our arms are going over our head. We're getting a nice stretch. You can kind of flex side to side. Once we're ready, we're reaching for the ground, getting a nice stretch into the hamstrings. Once your hands are on the ground, we're walking forward into a tall plank and slowly bringing ourselves down towards the ground. Feet together, knees out, going into a child's pose. 1 to 2 breaths here. We're going to repeat that one more time. So we're coming right back up into our standing position, arms overhead, nice stretch side to side, reaching for the ground. Make sure those knees are pretty straight to get a stretch into the hamstrings. Walk the hands down into a tall plank. Hold it here for a couple seconds if you'd like. You can also drop down to the knees in order to get down, or just get down from that tall plank. Back into a child's pose. Again, 2 breaths here. Okay, great job. I am so proud of you for being here and for taking the 5 minutes for yourself. I am so happy to be guiding you, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.